What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf Metal Poker Random Serial Number 1 2-box break. Thank you so much for jumping in. Really happy to see this one filled up early in the night. And number 2 is going to be up next, sold out. We've got, as you can see, 10 boxes in the case. 2-box breaks, so we can do up to 5. I got 3 more that are left. Number 3 is on the site and open now. For just $19.99, gets you a left side serial number. So, all right, very good. Let's start with the random again. 10 spots, the 0 through the 9, left side serial number. I did the small die. It feels so small. 4 clicks is what we're doing here. 4 clicks, and after 4, it's the number 0 to the number 6. And of all the breaks to do to use this die, we're switch this out immediately. That is not gonna work. All right, 0 through the 6 there. Let's get this one out of here, because I mean, if there's any break that I should be using the El Cortez Las Vegas die for, it's certainly the poker break. And fun fact, this came in a poker set that I won for winning a no limit tournament at El Cortez. So I think it was $2,500 first place prize plus a poker set. Back in the mid, what was that? This would have been like at least like 12, 15 years ago now, but really cool. Anyways, all right, so there's the numbers, and now my participants. I got Josh, Joseph, Jonathan, and Brian K. Close this out. 3 plus a 4. We're going 7 clicks, but I did live in Las Vegas for a period of time when I was younger, and as you probably have noticed from my breaks, pretty into the gambling and the poker. We do have legalized gambling in Ohio, and I do have a casino here in Cleveland, which I frequent rather regularly. These days, mostly just 1-3 no limit, but I can be talked into a good PLO game if I'm had a few adult beverages. 2-5 if one of my high roller friends is insistent that he refuses to play 1-3, but beyond that, more of a cash game guy at this point, just because poker, the tournaments, I can't commit to the time. Plus, frankly, it's a lot of times going after like sporting events and things like that. But I really enjoy it. I consume a lot of poker content, to be honest, right? Brad Owen blogs, Doug Polk, watch a lot of Poker Go, things like that. So I'm in it. This is my world. I love it. All right, there's the left side serial number there. And like a lot of people, I kind of started my poker journey way back when, kind of combination of the Rounders movie coming out and then Chris Moneymaker winning the World Series of Poker back in like 2003, right when I was graduating high school, kind of led to the poker boom, and played a lot in late high school and played a ton in college, and then, as I mentioned, did the whole Vegas thing for a period of time. So, Leaf, I love your stuff. I just wish you gave me like an extra little bit of space. All right, that is just not working. They are jammed in there. Let's just do like this. Okay. So you can see we've got a 10-box case. Let's pick our boxes. We do have a 10-sided die. So let's see here. There's the 10-sided die. The 0 functions as the 10 here. 1 through 5, 6 through 10 for our first box. Let's try it again. It's the 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 9. Anything but the 0. And it was the 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do this little grouping there. I'm just going to put these to the side because number 2 is coming up next. And I've got several friends involved. One of my very good friends is the tournament supervisor at the casino downtown. So there, and I like to say that I play regularly with my boys. We had a long-standing game for quite a while, but while not dead completely, I have to admit it's been quite a bit. Watching them decide to have kids and start families, and hopefully, once they get through the adolescent stage, we can get back to it in a bit. But my dad plays too. He hosts a game with his buddies quite a bit, which is fun. But they just play, fun games. Okay, so it's just gonna be like this. Okay, that's. I had one of my friends in college actually won the Chicago Invitational. He chopped. He did a 3-way chop with the final 3 guys for like $106K, and then moved to Vegas and has never looked back. It's been pretty impressive. So I'm kind of, I don't say jealous, but that was always the dream. But he always had that extra gear, right? Kind of these days, particularly unless you're. Most people play GTO now, but kind of that reckless abandon aggressiveness that for a while was kind of the way to get ahead in poker, right? Just very aggressive play style. And anyways, enough of me spouting off about poker stuff. Let's just get into it. Again, left side serial number on this one, guys. Good luck to everybody. Let's take a look. It's all you can eat, baby. Scotty Wynn. Poker Kings autograph of Scotty Wynn, one of the legends. If you caught the poker boom early, you saw him in high stakes poker and in the main events. That's a cool one there. Scotty Wynn, 3 out of 10. So Brian K, first one is yours. Scotty Wynn, all you can eat. That's pretty cool. All right, up next, it's going to be Alan Keating. Alan Keating in the red, 9 out of 15 for Joseph K. Alan Keating, if you follow poker content, just played one of the biggest, craziest pots I've ever seen. Poker Go has brought back high-stakes poker, and if you want to Google this clip, he played a several $100,000 pot with a pair of 7s, basically just stone cold reading a guy's bluff and calling down with a pair. It was epic. One of the best high cash players in the world. Alan Keating, 9 out of 15 for Joseph K on the autograph. All right, next up, it's Ante-Up, Caitlin Komisky. I believe she's more on the influencer side, does play some poker, but I think she's got some TikToks and things like that. 1 out of 5. Josh, the 1 is yours. Caitlin Komisky is yours. Ante-Up. Next up, it's Poker Kings of Daniel Weinman, 19 out of 20. Daniel Weinman at 20. The 9 is Joseph K. 19 out of 20 on the Weinman. And next up, it's the dual autographs of Jesse Sylvia and Jeremy Becker. I'm not familiar with Jeremy Becker too much, but Jesse Sylvia has been along in the high-stakes world for quite a long time. Made several final tables, a couple bracelets, I believe, to his name. 1 out of 5 on the dual autograph of Sylvia and Becker. Josh, number 1 is yours. Congrats, Sylvia and Becker. Ooh, and next up, it's a high-stakes duel. Boom! Jason Kuhn and Fedor Holtz, a.k.a. Isildur, 12 out of 22. The best high-stakes and tournament pokers in the world. 12, the 2, Jonathan N. Jonathan N., that is yours. Fedor Holtz, maybe the most winningest player. I don't know. So if you guys want more information, there's a poker site called the Hendon Mob. If you're not familiar with that, kind of just tracks winning, so you can see. I know Fedor Holtz probably has 30 million plus in live winnings. One of the best. And Jason Kuhn, kind of current guy, helps run one of the training sites. There's a lot now, but very cool there. 12 out of 20, the 2. Jonathan N. That is yours, Jason Kuhn and Fedor Holtz. All right, next up, we've got Steve Buckner. Steve Buckner, 2 out of 3. Jonathan F., that is yours. I'm not familiar with Steve. I'm always just be honest with you guys. Not familiar with Steve's game, but there he is. Steve Buckner, 2 out of 3. Ante up. All right. Wow. Okay. And this is Robbie Jade Lou. Robbie J. Lou, 10 out of 10. The 0 is Brian. So now, so she was part of the biggest controversy in poker in quite some time. She called an all-in after the flop with Jack 4, which is now known as the Robbie. She only had Jack High and called someone who had a straight flush draw but bricked out, and she did win the hand with Jack High, and then was basically accused of cheating, right? Because the pot played so odd that for her to call all in with Jack High with no draw seemed like she must have knew what the other person's cards were. It was on stream. It led to a huge controversy. If you follow poker at all, you're familiar with the controversy. But she kind of made a name for herself after that, and there she is. Robbie J. Lou, 10 out of 10 for Brian. All right, next box, we're going back to the Caitlin Komisky, the Nuts. Caitlin is 4 out of 20. Smoker's Delight for Brian. Caitlin Komisky, the Nuts. Next up, I've got Stacked Jeremy Becker. Jeremy Becker. I gotta look up Jeremy. I don't know Jeremy's stuff much. Jeremy, 1 out of 3. Josh, that is yours. Stacked signature. Jeremy Becker. And next up, it is Ryan DePaula. Ryan DePaula there. Ante up, 2 out of 10 for Jonathan. Man, I've really been doing it to Brian today here so far. I'm definitely on my mind, Brian. Keep whiffing yet for you. Ryan DePaula here. The 2 out of 10 for Jonathan N. And last one is going to be a redemption. Leaf Metal Poker top pair, Daniel Cates and Maury Escandandi. I'm not familiar with Maury, but Daniel Cates, I believe, is a.k.a. Jungle Man. Pretty well-known online and high-stakes player. And has a pretty good personality to go with it. So he's usually a feature on some of the high-stakes streams. For that reason, goes by Jungle Man. Daniel Cates Escandani. This will just end up being a randomizer on this one since we don't know anything about the fulfillment. So let's go to the random. And let's put in our names once again. So this will be the end of the break. We did hit Scotty win, but I suspect there should still be some pretty good booms there, especially if you're chasing some of the old school guys like Helmuth and Negreanu. They should still be in the case. We'll have number 2 up next and take a look there. But for right now, to randomize the redemption, I've got Josh Pruce down to Brian Carr. 3 plus a 1. Snake Eyes today on the poker rolls. We're going 4 clicks. Name on top wins the card. Good luck, you guys. And click number 4 is Jonathan. Jonathan, that is yours. Man, I'm sorry, Brian. I don't know what we just couldn't match you to much in this one. But thank you for trying, and congrats to those that got hits. So just $20, guys. Just $20 gets you a left side serial number if you want to take a shot if poker is your thing or get some cool nostalgia from it. So to recap, I had the Jungle Man Maury Escandani duel that was randomized, won by Jonathan. We had Ryan DePaula, that is the 2 out of 10. Jeremy Baker stacked the 1 out of 3. Caitlin Komisky, the Nuts, 4 out of 20. Robbie Jade Lou, the 10 out of 10. That's the 0. Steve Buckner, ante up, 2 out of 3. The duel, Jason Kuhn and Fedor Holtz. That is 12 out of 20. That's a real nice one there from my opinion. Really like that one, Kuhn and Holtz duel. Sylvia and Becker. That is 1 out of 5. We've got Poker Kings of Daniel Weinman. 19 out of 20. Komisky to 5. Alan Keating. That is a good one there. This is the time to get him because he is definitely trending in the poker world. 9 out of 15 for Joseph. And Scotty Wynn, one of the GOATs. Old school, 3 out of 10. There. All right, thank you so much. We're going to stop and say we're going to run it back with Leaf Metal Poker number 2 up now.